What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life. On today's video, I'm going to explain to you why you don't even go to these places like Mississippi, Alabama, West Virginia. We stayed at a hotel. You guys are going to see some of the footage on the phones so you guys can get the background information, but I'll summarize it. Basically, we stayed at a hotel. I checked into the hotel. I looked around the hotel. I was like, And by the way, this is the newest hotel in West Virginia, which is an older model hotel. There's not even a new hotel. So these are all old, beat up, raggedy hotels. This is the best hotel in West Virginia as far as, new or whatever. The whole entire state doesn't even have a single newer hotel. We like to stay in newer hotels because we don't like to get bed bugs. So we had to set up for this hotel in West Virginia. So here's what happens. We stay at the hotel. I walk in. I decide to walk out. And I'm like, we're not going to stay here. So I called the hotel back and I said, hey, I see if you can refund me the money because I'm not going to stay there. Now, we went out to dinner, and I was like, we're just not going to stay at this hotel. Fine, complete civil issue. They have the option to either refund the money or not refund the money. In the morning, I get a call from them. There's more background information, but it's not worth getting into. Like I told you.
This hotel we just opened up, so you're full of crap.
You do whatever you want to. That's the Comfort Inn.
Next time if I see you, I'm writing a message right now to the Choice Hotel.
Well, next time
I don't
if
know.
I see
You do
you,
whatever. Like I said, you do
you're full of
whatever
crap.
you want
Totally
to.
nasty pig, man.
If I see the bad review, you're not gonna get your money back. Trust me.
Well, you do whatever you. I told you, you do whatever you want to. It's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me. In the morning, I get a call from the manager. You can see how many times on this 925 he's called. That's all these 925s are the same exact person. So I'm looking through my bank account today, and guess what they did? They actually charged me again. So the guy's called 10 times. Now I did a video for Portsmouth, Ohio, where you'll get to hear him calling me like twice during the video.
Speaking to, actually, I'm calling the Choice Hotel and I'm letting them know.
Okay, this phone call is being recorded. This phone call.
Second thing,
This phone calls.
so I'm refunding your card.
Oh, okay.
I am calling police and filing the complaint.
Okay. Just making sure.
Next time, don't come to this hotel.
Next time, I won't go to your state. It's full of bed bugs.
I'm writing the message to Choice Hotel right now. If you write the bad review, I'm gonna file the case against you.
I'm gonna file a case against you.
I don't give a crap. Your hotel's
harassing me, accusing me of all types of stuff. But anyways, at the end of the day, today they ran up my card again. Even though I wasn't even in that state, I'm in Ohio already. I'm not even in West Virginia, and they're still ringing up my card. I call the sheriff's office. The sheriff says that's a civil issue. I call corporate. It's a unknown company. Who knows what the crap. So I guess tomorrow we can call a bank. But the point is this. When you travel to places like Mississippi, Alabama, West Virginia, all these crappy places where there's no hotels, don't even travel to those places because the police departments can't do crap. The businesses there are shady and crooked. And if something happens to you, you need police, you need a lawyer, you need anything, there's nothing in place. You're by yourself. Somebody wants to extort you. Somebody wants to use your credit card information. Somebody wants to pretty much get rid of you and then report you as a missing person case and they don't know what happened, they'll do it. And that's why you don't go to these crappy places. Because if something happens to your credit card information, to your life, to anything of your property, the cops aren't gonna look up into it. The cops aren't gonna do anything about it. Nothing. Just don't go to these places. Like, honestly, on my travels and life experiences, don't go to these crappy places. Because when something happens to you and you need law enforcement or you need a tow truck or you need anything, you are completely unprotected. You're completely a victim. And whatever happens to you in those places, nobody's got to account for it. So here's this person who I just asked them for a refund. They refused to do the refund. And now threatening me that I don't give them a bad review, they're still ringing up my card. Now they're emptying my bank account, ringing up my card, And it's just one of those deals where they're going to make it as difficult. They're going to give me as hard of a time as they can, and they know they can get away with it. And that's why you don't go to these places. And honestly, if you're traveling across the United States, there's great travel destinations. North Carolina, Florida, you know, New York. Great places you can travel all over the country. But don't go to these stupid places. So I've been on hold now for a while with Choice Hotels. And we stayed in one in Montgomery, Alabama, where we got bed bugs. Woke up covered in bites. Don't travel to these places. Don't use these crappy hotels. Trust me on this advice. Again, you take my advice. We travel a lot. When you travel, stay at Home2 Suites is hit or miss. Marriott's are pretty good, but these Choice Hotels, especially these Comfort Inns, Quality Inns, pure garbage. Almost guaranteed you're gonna have an incident. When you have an incident,
we will be with you as quickly as possible. Please hold for the next available.
As far as West Virginia goes, we also saw another incident, garbage state. I mean, look, West Virginia, there's recently an article reported, somebody just sent it to me on Facebook. People talk about the hoods are dangerous. You know what's dangerous? These small little hick towns in the middle of nowhere in these stupid states. You can go to a hood and stay in a brand new hotel in Miami. Never had a problem. And Miami is the fraud capital. Fraud capital. Miami, it's like the fraud capital of the world or whatever. I've never had a problem in Miami in hotels. I've New York City, Miami, Washington, Philly, all that crap. Never had a problem. Atlanta, never had a problem. Just give your card to one of these little hick towns in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia or Alabama, and just watch your card get depleted of your funds while you're on the road.
Very important to us.
So they probably think that we're poor and that we don't have money in the bank, and that if they do this to us by keep charging our account, that they're going to deplete my account, and then I'm going to force to go crying back to them. So they probably think that we're so poor that by taking extra money out of our account, that's just going to ruin our lives. But obviously, when you travel, you need to have like 2 or 3 bank accounts. Never have all your money in one account. If one account gets messed up like this, you hop over to the next one. We learned this because we had one travel experiment. So you guys remember a while back, we were traveling and we only had one debit card, and something happened to that debit card, and then we were on the road with like no money at all. Oh, remember when we deposited the money? Yeah. So we had cash money. We deposited it into the ATM card, Bank of America, and the ATM swallowed all the cash. So what you don't want to do is just depend on one form. Always have a little bit of cash. Always have several credit cards, so that one like this right now, they start running my credit card now and try to drain that account. I still have other accounts I can go to get back home. Learned that the hard way one time in Tallahassee, Florida, where the ATM swallowed my cash deposit on the road, and then we were left with no money on us. One of our subscribers saw what happened, and he sent us money, and we were able to get back to Montgomery.
So what?
And it is 1 in the morning.